All right, folks, welcome back tonight. We're gonna dive into a subject that's basically the antithesis of relaxation. Being awake. Seriously, though. Go ahead, get yourself sorted. Dim those screens. Find the perfect spot on the pillow. Let your limbs feel heavy. Let your eyelids get heavy too. In your mind's eye, it's the 17th century in Europe. The first drink of the morning was typically small beer. Yeah, you heard me. Your breakfast was booze. This wasn't because they were constantly looking for a party, but because the water was, frankly, a microscopic swamp, full of all kinds of tiny, terrible drama. So, you spent your entire day operating in this state of mild, lovely, sustained, and kind of foggy intoxication. Just a nice, low-grade, all-day buzz. Imagine an empire run by people who were permanently slightly tipsy. Our guy, Carl, a spice merchant, has a meeting at the town hall at 9 a.m. Carl doesn't have caffeine. He wouldn't even know how to pronounce it. Carl just has this vague, persistent, annoying need to just take a quick nap right there on the meeting table. We're gonna start right there. Carl is trying to work out his inventory, and those numbers. They're literally doing the polka in front of his tired eyes. He keeps spacing out on the price of nutmeg. It takes him a solid 5 minutes, and a lot of sighing, to realize he wrote a 3 instead of an 8. The whole economy is chugging along at maybe 60%, because everyone has this delightful low-grade buzz. No one is sharp. No one is in a hurry. No one is even remotely stressed about a deadline. And this was just life. Life was slow. Life was blurry. Life was blessedly unproductive. Carl shuts his ledger early. He's got a dull, throbbing headache. He'll worry about it tomorrow, or maybe next week. It's fine. Everything is fine. But then, something fundamental shifted. In the dead of night, from the mysterious lands out east, a black, kinda nasty, smelling liquid snuck its way onto the continent. Europeans called it the Black Mud, or maybe Satan's dark blood. It tasted just profoundly bad, like dirt that had been scorched by lightning. But it had one side effect that was truly a civilizational curveball. It made you alert, not the sleepy. Alert brought on by beer, but sharp, laser, focused, and increasingly panicked. Alert. Carl takes a sip. He feels this almost painful jolt of energy, an unearned energy he's never experienced before. Suddenly, he can remember every single number, and he develops a horrifying new idea. Maybe work could be done faster. This, at the time, was considered wildly dangerous and extremely annoying behavior. And so, the coffee house was born. It was nothing like the loud, chaotic in the coffee house. He's holding that little cup and discussing things that honestly should have been kept quiet and boring. These coffee houses, fundamentally, were the first little baby incubators of modern anxiety and modern thought. Because when everyone is fully awake, they start asking questions nobody in power wants to answer. What did they discover? They discovered that you don't just work to survive. You work for efficiency, for optimization, for sheer, brutal productivity. A totally new, totally exhausting culture was born. The fuel of the Industrial Revolution wasn't coal. It was caffeine, pure and simple. Suddenly, the whole world just hit the gas pedal and never let go. Your boss, Carl, is now drinking 4 cups a day. He's not going to let you take a nap at 3 p.m. He needs you to be vigilant. He needs you to be efficient. He needs you to be staring at your ledger late into the night. So now, you work, you think. You innovate. But what's the cost? The cost is, you can never actually turn your own brain off again. You gained the efficiency of a machine, but you lost the peace of a human. When you're lying in bed, unable to stop thinking about your to-do list for tomorrow, you know whose fault it is. Coffee. It woke us up, and it made us permanently worried. All right, folks. Now, let's just gently push all that relentless worry about efficiency and deadlines out of your mind. Hopefully, you feel super relaxed now and have only a mild, totally temporary fear of that innocent little drink you rely on every morning. You are now fully conscious that human progress is built on your nightly insomnia. But hey, it's over now. You are ready for tomorrow. Take a deep, slow breath right now. Go to sleep. We'll leave Carl and his brand, new anxiety, firmly back in the history books where they belong. Good night.